Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about what I want to read for the month of July. And the reason why I have such a huge smile on my face is because I feel like this year I want to skip the summer. You know, like I usually start decorating for fall in August, end of August, middle of August. This year I decided July was the year after 4th of July. Don't judge me, don't come at me. The summers here where I live are just so miserable that I just rather skip it, okay? I just rather skip it. I'm happy because my husband bought me the Bath and Body Works Halloween bookstore wall plug-in, and it's right behind me. Like, I don't want to move the camera. You can't really see it even if I like showed you. But if you've seen that part of their Halloween launch, they literally launched for the first time, I think, a bookstore, and it's Halloween themed, and it's also a projector. So like at night when I put it on, it projects books and glasses, and it's so freaking cute. It's literally this big. My husband also got me a wall incense. So right now in this library as we speak, it smells like apple cinnamon. So I'm just so freaking excited. Like, you guys have no idea like how happy this makes me feel just to be like surrounded by the fall vibes and the fall smells. So without further ado, let's talk about the 9 books that I have in front of me that I want to read for the month of July. Now, keep in mind, I am in the autumn mood. So a lot of these are cozy. They are all fantasy. Some of them are dark. So let's go ahead and begin. The first book that I want to talk about, I don't necessarily have, but I am going to get my hands on it. And this is book 2 of the Cozy Creek collection. This is a series of small town romance books that all take place around the fall season. I read book 1 last year. I thought it was really good. It was exactly what I needed at the time. It had all the pumpkin spice, cozy feelings. That is exactly what I'm craving right now. Book 2 is called Fall Too Well by Erin Bronscombe. This one, I believe, is a small town, cozy, single mom, grumpy sunshine romance. I mean, come on. She loves fall. He doesn't like it. He's a little bit grumpy. She's a little bit sunshine. It takes place around that time of year. I just can't wait to read it. This one doesn't have an audiobook, unfortunately. I know I'm gonna fly through it because with my experience with the first book, I had such a great time that it didn't even feel like I was like physically reading it. The pacing of it was perfect. A single mom returns to her hometown and must work with her former best friend and first love as her new boss, leading to rekindled feelings and complications from her ex. It's also spicy and it's a second chance romance. The next book I'm in the middle of right now, I'm 23% through it and I'm enjoying it because of the cozy vibes it gives, and that is Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck. Now, I've actually had this for quite a while and for some reason I just haven't been in the mood to pick it up, but I'm telling you, this year everything is starting off early, so therefore I will be reading this and finishing it this month. What I'm gonna say about this book is that it is a cozy fantasy about a girl who owns a bookstore, and she also happens to be a witch. That's all I'm gonna say. She doesn't know that she's a witch, so it makes the plot a little bit more interesting. I'm having a good time. This is the kind of book that you pick up where it's low stakes. There's still a mystery happening in the background, but it's very low stakes, and you just pick it up for the vibes and the cozy feelings. That is exactly what this book is giving me. A diverse coven of witches, an enchanted history, and an absolute delight of a magical tale. It also has a little bit of a subplot of romance in there. Or so I'm assuming because I haven't finished the book, but I'm having a good time with this one. So this next book that I want to talk about, I actually picked this one up last year and for some reason I wasn't in the mood for it. So I soft DNF'd it because it was just too slow and too low of stakes for me. But now I'm in the mood for it and I want to continue where I left off. The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. I think she's coming out with another one in September and I think that one has more of like a cozy Christmassy vibe. So I definitely want to get to this one before that. Very cozy, very low stakes, about a witch who moves away after a tragic fire hits her hometown. From what I can remember, she moves away, she gets away from it, and then she opens up a spell shop where she makes jams and she meets a potential love interest, and it's just so cute, so cozy, and it makes me excited for the fall. I'm hoping I can get to this one and finish it soon. I'm on chapter 15 and I think I'm not gonna start it over because I do remember most of it. If you guys were expecting any summer romance books or any books that give you the summer vibes, I'm so sorry. This video is not for you. This video is for my mood readers that are just, what's the word I want to use? For my mood readers that are manifesting the fall to come sooner this year, or for my mood readers that love to celebrate Summerween, then continue watching, okay? This next one, again, I picked it up last year. I loved book 1, gave book 1 a 5-star. I love the characters and the cozy vibes in this book. However, I wasn't in the mood when I picked it up last year, but I am in the mood now. This one is a potential maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna get to this one because there's other books in this stack that are bigger and thicker, and if I had to pick one that I'm not gonna read, it would probably be this one. For some reason, even though I love this series, but I'm still gonna try to read it this month. Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. This one is book 2 in the Assistant to the Villain series, I think it's called, and we all know part of the main reason why I love this series is because of this little frog prince character right here, who only communicates with one-word signs, and it's just everything. I soft DNF'd it at page 62, chapter 14. Again, I was having a great time, but for some reason, I just wasn't in the mood for it. So hopefully I can get to it this month. I really want to read this book because I know it has a lot of fall vibes. It also has a cafe, and all those combined together, it's a perfect setting for a good fall book. Best Hex Ever by Nadia El Fassi. Look how beautiful this fairy loot cover is. I mean, look how pretty this is. You see that? How can I not want to read it this month? Here is the original cover. I think this is the UK cover. I'm not so sure, but I'm pretty sure. Look how beautiful the naked hardcover is. Doesn't have anything in the back, but that's okay. The end papers. The good thing about this is that come to September, I will have fall books to recommend to you if I get to this stack this month. I know that she owns a coffee shop, and that's pretty much it, trying to get over her ex. When it comes to love, sometimes the recipe needs a little magic. Dina is a skilled kitchen witch and cafe owner, serving magic-infused pastries to her loyal customers. But it's hard not to feel something is missing when you're cursed to hurt anyone who falls for you. Oh. Scott is a museum curator recently back in London after a brutal breakup 2 years ago, and is looking to make up for all the time he missed. He's determined to be the perfect best man at his best friend's upcoming wedding, but his plans take an unexpected turn when he meets the bewitching maid of honor. After a week in the countryside full of peculiar hedge mazes, palm readings by candlelight, and midnight Halloween ritual. This takes place in Halloween, you guys. This is perfect. There's no denying the chemistry between them, but there's just one problem. The hex still holds, and Dina knows that Scott is in danger. Can Dina break the spell before it breaks both their hearts? Oh, this sounds so perfect. It was the kind of day that makes you want to curl up with a good book and a steaming cup of hot chocolate. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to get to this one soon. The rest of this stack is a little bit of a darker gothic-y vibe, and we're all about it this month, okay? The first book that I want to read is Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews. I think it's described as if a fate inked in blood and from Blood of Ash had a baby, this would be it. I mean, look at how beautiful this Fairy Loot edition of this book is. Look at that. Doesn't that give you like the best gothic-y dark romance vibe? So this is a dark fantasy romance. I need to get my little journal to give you kind of like a little short synopsis of what it is. So like I was saying, this is a dark fantasy romance. Our MMC is a bodyguard, and this is an enemies to lovers type of vibe. I heard it has found family, tension, forced proximity, banter. I mean, this book has everything and all the tropes that I'm looking for when it comes to a romantasy. I'm just very excited to read this. He's also a secret shadow daddy? What? You never truly know a heart until you see the darkness inside. I might like to see yours. Rose and Chains by Julie Soto. Again, look at how beautiful this edition is. I mean, it's stunning, you guys. The inside is just as gorgeous. I mean, I don't want to spend the entire video showing you end papers and stuff, but I mean, I have to. And it just gets better. Doesn't that look so gothic-y? For some reason, I thought this had like vampire vibes. I don't know. I hope I'm right, because look at, why does she have blood right there? I don't know, but I'm very intrigued and I'm interested to read this one. I heard this one is super, super dark. Like, it's not for the faint of heart. And all I know about this author is that she wrote Forget Me Not. I still haven't read that book. It's a contemporary romance. I haven't read it, but I heard really great things. It's got really great reviews. So this is way different than what she normally writes. I don't know if this is her first dark fantasy, but I'm here for it. A princess is sold at auction to the cruel Tovin Hurst after being stripped of her magic and freedom. I can't wait to get to this one. The next two books are more sapphic. Okay, I've been wanting to read this next one for quite some time. I wanted to read it last year, didn't get to it. I'm in the mood for a dark academia. An Education of Malice by S.T. Gibson. I read her Dowry of Blood last year. I freaking loved it. I know this author has such beautiful, lyrical, poetry-esque writing in her books, and I just can't wait to get more of that from this one. This one is a dark academia retelling of Camilla, and I'm very excited because I opened the first page already, like the first sentence. September 7th, 1968, Massachusetts greeted me with a riot of autumn color. Like, really? It starts off like that? I can't wait. I know this is also an inappropriate professor-student relationship, so there's that, and I know that they're enemies to lovers and they can't stand each other. I've heard mixed reviews. I think I'm gonna like it just because I love S.T. Gibson's writing. Anything she writes, I am going to devour and I'm going to love. One of us was always going to bleed for the other. And the best part about this is that they're vampires. You guys, mesmerizing. And Education in Malice is a delicious dark academia tale of blood, secrets, and insatiable hungers. I'm excited. I can't wait to get to this one. I keep saying that, but really, I'm actually really excited about this stack this month. The last book on this list, I just recently got. I'm so bummed that I don't have the... I think it was the Fairy Loot adult subscription that did such a beautiful special edition of this book, but I've heard nothing but great things from this book. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I haven't fully successfully finished a V.E. Schwab book. I started The Darkest Shade of Magic and it's still sitting there on my shelf. I stopped because I just wasn't in the mood. This is sapphic and it's got vampires. It's dark, gothic-y. There's so many topics mentioned in this book that have people going feral over. Like, I can't wait to read this. Vengeance, there's feminine rage, and they're lesbian vampires, you guys. Three young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangling like roots. One grows high and one grows deep and one grows wild. All of them grow teeth. How freaking beautiful is that? So we're following three different vampires. So this is historical-ish. One is set in 1532 Santo Domingo and 1827 London, and the other one is most recent 2018 Boston. London, Boston, those are the kind of places that give you all those atmospheric autumnal vibes. I don't know which one of these dark fantasy books I'm gonna get to first because all of them sound so good. This is basically what I'm trying to read this month. I know it's July 9th and I have not, I almost have the entire month, but not really. Call me crazy. This month is all about manifesting the fall. And that's pretty much how it's going to be this entire month. And then hopefully, if I do read this stack, I'll have some good autumnal recommendation books for you, you know? These are all the books that I'm trying to read this month. I'm super excited. Just look at my freaking stack, okay? Just look how beautiful this stack of books looks. Like, ah. Have you guys ever seen something more gorgeous than this? I swear to you, like I mean, my birthday takes place in the fall. My birthday is October 2nd. I am definitely your typical fall baby, and I'm not mad about it. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you on my next one. Bye!